Look, all the videos that I'm making, my sole purpose is to teach you how to speak in English. Alright. And today I'm going to talk about something very special, and not just to me, but many of you out there. And the thing is regret. So, what is regret all about? You know, well, you love someone, when you trust someone, when you believe someone, and the man and the one, when he or she hurts you, you feel regret. Alright. So there are many things that can give you regret, and the most important one of them is the one that comes from the one you love, you trust, or you believe. Alright. So now the question is it really possible to stay away from this regret? Is it really possible to stay regret free? If the answer is yes, then how is it possible to stay away from this regret? My answer will be yes, it is possible to stay away from this regret. It is possible to stay regret free. So you have to follow one thing. There is only one way that you can stay away from this regret, and that is to follow give and take policy. Alright. So what is this policy? You know, when you give something to anyone you love, or anyone or any person, you give something to him, you have to take a prize. You have to take a prize in return. And the most important thing, always remember, the prize should always be equal to the thing that you give. If it is not equal, then there may be a possibility that in future you may feel regret, just because you gave a concession in the price. You know, when you were giving the concession in price, you were expecting that the man would be very much grateful to you, just because you gave him a concession. Alright. So the price should always be equal to the thing you give. Alright. And while I am saying all this, many of you out there are thinking that I am not a good man, I'm not a good person at all. Yeah, it's completely correct, it's completely natural. You know, the reality is the situation I have gone through, the situation I have experienced. While or once you experience the same situation that I have gone through, that I have experienced, you will come to know that I am correct. And I believe that all of you out there who are thinking this way, who are taking me this way, will one day experience the same thing. Right? So then you can feel that I'm not at all wrong. All right. So look, now if you give something to the one you love, you trust, or you believe, he take it from you, and at the very next moment he kicks you right across your hip. How does it feel? Have you ever experienced this? I have experienced this. I have experienced for several times. You know, so these lessons have taught me think this way. All right. So the fact is, I am not forcing you anything. I'm not forcing you in anything. It is really up to you how you take it, or are you really going to accept this or not. But I believe that you will one day accept this and come to know the fact that I am completely correct. All right. So this was a little advice from my side, and I will always advise you, and my advice will always be the same, that if you give something to anyone, you have to take a prize for the thing you give. All right. Otherwise, you will regret one day. So this is it, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.